guys, now it's time for our Wilson lesson. So far we've talked about our R control pattern. And this week we're talking about ER, IR, and UR. ER, IR, and UR all what? Make the same sound. What do they all say? You're right. Okay. So since they all make the same sound, we just have to figure it out by trying each one and seeing which one looks right. Okay. So now that we remember our pattern, we're going to have our word of the day. So drum roll. Our new word of the day is squirm. Okay? What does it mean to squirm? What does squirm mean? Yeah, squirm means like you like moving side to side, you're like squirming in your seat. Like if you get like really nervous or you get uncomfortable, you might be like doing this. Or if you really have to go to the bathroom, you may be squirming. Okay? So our word is squirm. What do we know about the word squirm? How could we label it? I want you to look at the beginning. I know it's kind of backwards, but y'all are with me. SQUIRM. Okay. What do we know about QU? What do we know about QU? QU are what? Buddy letters. If we have a Q in a word, it has to always have a what after it? U. Always, always, always. If there's a Q, there's going to be a U right after it. They're buddy letters, so we're going to circle them. Now, is this S going to get anything? No, because it's all by itself. Okay, what about IR? IR is what? What kind of vowel? An R controlled, right? The R is controlling the I. It's telling it what to do. It's telling it what sound to make. So since they're also working together, they're going to get circled. And then is the M going to get anything? No. Why? Because it's just a consonant. So then we've got our word. Squirm. I know we have two vowels, but the U is just there because of the Q. And is Q a vowel? No. So the only vowel that really counts when we're labeling is I. So we know that's going to be how many syllables? One. Squirm is one syllable. Now what kind of word is this? What kind of syllable? How am I going to label my syllable? Just an R. How do we know it's just an R? Because the IR is a R-controlled vowel. So if we have an R-controlled vowel, that means that it's going to be an R-controlled syllable. Make sense? Cool. Okay, so we're supposed to be able to play a game today, but it's kind of hard to play whenever we're not all together, right? And work in groups. How would we do that? So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you some practice. And so you guys are just going to be able to do the game on a Google Doc. And then there's also, we're going to have story time. Okay? So our story is called The Red Planet. So I want you to go into the doc and you're going to read the story of the Red Planet. Now remember, we should be able to read all these words because all the words in this passage are about all patterns that we've already learned. So it should be pretty easy for us. Okay? So you're going to read the story of the Red Planet. And if you need to use your whiteboard or your notebook to break down words and label it to figure out how we say it, please do that. That's why you have your whiteboards and notebooks. Write the words, label it, and then you'll figure out what sounds each thing is supposed to make, and so you can read the word. Then after you read the Red Planet, if I were you, I might read it like 3 times. The first time so that you can try to figure out all the words. The second time so that you know all the words so you can reread it. And the third time to really understand what you're reading, okay? So some questions that you're going to have to answer after you finish reading is what kind of passage is this? Is it a narrative? That means is it a story? Or is it an informational text? Is it teaching us something new? So narrative is a story. Like you guys write narratives all the time. You're telling me stories. Or is it informational? Are you learning something new? Then it wants to know, what is the topic of this passage? What is it all about? What's the main idea? What else do you know about this topic? Okay, so that one's just, what do you know? You may not know anything, or you may know a lot of stuff. Or maybe you could Google it or use a book to look it up. That'd be pretty cool. What are some facts you learned in this passage? Okay, so you're going to tell me 3 things that you learned in the passage. What did you learn about the Red Planet? The Red Planet, what about it? What planet is that? How far is it from the sun? Can people live there? Is there anything alive there? Is it big? Is it small? Is it massive? You guys tell me. What else would you like to learn about this topic? Okay, so the passage is just a page. A passage is just one page. So are we going to be able to learn a lot about it? No. So what else do you want to know about the red planet? And please don't tell me nothing. Please give me something. Give me one thing that you still want to know, okay? And then after you're done, that is it for the day. So, day 3 of Wilson, check. Bye, guys.